What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Milwaukee Brewers versus Chicago White Sox Major League Baseball matchup going down Sunday, June 2nd, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Also, make sure you check out my 2024 Major League Baseball Grand Slam Season Pass. This is for those bettors that are betting $1,000 or more per game on Major League Baseball this season. But what it's going to get you access to is the weighting and rating of my plays for the first time. You're going to know where my biggest bets on the board are. It's also going to get you access to my Nerfies and Yurfies and my first 5 plays, as well as plays I make throughout the day based on things like line moves, money moves, pitching changes, and lineup changes. Right now, $1,000 bettors with the Grand Slam Season Pass are up almost $11,000 this season. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, that's the kind of bankroll that you're working with, text 775-636-7674. We will get you some more information. But let's get to this one between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago White Sox. The Milwaukee Brewers sending out Freddie Peralta for the start in this one, while the Chicago White Sox will counter with Nick Nastrini. And Peralta bounced back really nicely in his last start against the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Before that, he had a rough start to the month of May, where he gave up 11 runs in 16 innings of work in his first 3 starts. But since then, 2 runs allowed, both solo home runs, but 18 strikeouts to 3 walks over 12 and 2/3 innings. 7 hits allowed as well in that stretch. So now you face a Chicago White Sox team that was showing some signs of life here and there against righties, but realistically, they're still struggling mightily. I mean, we'll have to see how Saturday's matchup shakes out, but the White Sox in the last 2 weeks against left-handed pitching, second worst in baseball in team OPS, dead last in isolated power. When you look at the batting average numbers, only hitting .203, puts them bottom 5 in baseball in that regard, tied for third worst actually as well, with a 25% strikeout rate. That's just outside the top 5, highest in Major League Baseball against righties in that 2-week stretch. So right now, this for me just feels like a matchup that is built for Freddie Peralta, a strikeout-dependent starter, and I think you can get a few White Sox here. On the other side of the court, you got Nick Nastrini, who has been absolutely terrible in his Major League debut. He just has not been able to get out of his own way. Last time out was actually one of his better starts, but he still gave up 3 runs on 3 hits, gave up 4 walks with a pair of home runs against the Toronto Blue Jays, and still has a 9.92 ERA this season. But the thing is that, Nastrini has also seen, the White Sox lose blowout fashion in all 4 of his starts this season. I mean, games of 2-0, 8-2, 9-2, and 5-1. And it makes it just extremely hard to get behind the White Sox in any way, shape, or form here. I'm going to go with the Brewers on the run line here, but I'm also going to look at the over 7.5 in this thing. Would not surprise me if the Brewers absolutely teed off on Nastrini here. My only concern with the over is that you need some support likely from the actually, you might not, but I mean, it would help to get some support from the Chicago White Sox. But the White Sox have given Nastrini 1.25 runs of support in his 4 starts this season. So for me, this is just an utter beatdown from the Brewers from start to finish in this one. I think the Brewers win this game easily. So I'm going to go with the Brewers laying the run line, but take the over 7.5. I might lay the minus 2.5 with the Milwaukee Brewers here, but I'm going to take the Brew Crew, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're on our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.